Hey guys, how are you today? Welcome to day 5 of the virtual assistant blueprint class. It's the last day of class. Yay! Okay, it's the last day of class today, and the next 25 days will be for you practicing everything that you have learned so far in the past 5 days, you putting them into action, and you sharing whatever comments, whatever problems you might have encountered, whatever challenges you might have in the course of you taking these actions. So you can share them with me, and I will hold your hands and help you through solving these problems as best as I can. Okay, today I will be talking about setting your price as a virtual assistant. Setting your price as a virtual assistant is like one of the, it's after you determining your skills and your abilities. Setting your price is like the next most important thing that you have to do, because when customers come to you with a task or they want to employ your services, you need to know what you should charge them based on the services they want you to render to them. So it is a very important thing for you to know how to do, and it's not that hard to do. And also there are different ways that you can charge. You should have a set pricing plan for different kind of tasks, for instance, or you should follow three major methods of pricing. So the first one is that you can charge by the hour. What this means is that when a customer comes to you with a task, you can, if it's a task that you've done before. That's why I encouraged in the beginning of the class that you should always make sure that you time yourself whenever you are working, so that you know how long it typically takes you to complete that kind of a task. You understand? So once you have been timing yourself in the past, so you have an idea of how long it will take you to finish the task. So if you wanted to edit a one pager for someone, for instance, or if you wanted to transcribe a 10 minutes video, and it takes you like, and a 10 minutes video takes you like 1 hour to transcribe, so you know that you are charging that person for 1 hour. If the person now sends you a 20 minutes video, you know that that's 2 hours, because you are transcribing 10 minutes in 1 hour. That means you most likely transcribe 20 minutes in 2 hours. So you can then charge the person for 2 hours. You understand? So another way to charge is per project. This is closely similar to the charging per hour. Because why I said that is because sometimes you already know, though it's two parts as well, you already know the time frame that the job will take. So you just charge the person the bulk amount. So say if the task requires you to spend 10 hours of your time, and you typically charge say 2,000 naira per hour, or you typically charge 3,000 naira per hour, because it's now a lump sum and you are doing 5 hours for that person, you can just maybe shave off like 1,000 naira. So instead of charging the person 15,000 naira, you can charge the person 14,000 naira, as a form of discount. So that's charging per project. Another way of charging per project is that there are some tasks that you do for clients that is not exact, that you can't exactly charge per hour. For instance, if you want to build a website for a client, you cannot charge website building per hour. You charge website building per project. So for that, now you can say that I want to design a website. If you want to design a website or so particular type of website, it is 40,000 naira to design the website. These are not set prices. I'm just giving examples. You understand? So that's how to charge per project. Then the third one is charging per retainer. What this means is that there are some people that they will need your services more than once. Say they need your services like a couple of times in the week, or say daily in the week. So for these ones, you can charge a retainer. You can charge them on a retainer basis, so they'll pay you monthly, or you can charge a monthly plan rather. So they should pay you on a monthly basis. So you have if you can have different types of monthly plan also, depending on the number of tasks that the person wants to give you. So you can say you have a silver plan, and the person can give you 30 requests in a month for say 60,000 naira. Or you say you have the gold plan, and the person can give you unlimited number of tasks for like say 100,000 naira. You understand? So that's how you charge on retainer. Or so that type will most likely be like a monthly subscription thing. So every time, at the end of every month, you send them an invoice and they make payments, and then the next month you continue working for them. At the end of that month as well, you send an invoice and they make payments. So that's how retainer packages work. So now, on an idea of how much you should charge. When I started out as a VA, I will be talking in terms of Nigerian naira now. I considered the fact that I was just starting out, and I wasn't exactly certain of the level of expertise that I would give them. So while I didn't price myself too low, I also didn't price myself too high. You understand? So I looked around for competition and I found a middle ground. So I was slightly lower than people that I felt I met in the business. So I felt like that would also give me a tiny bit of advantage for those that didn't want to spend as much as them but still needs the help. So if they found me, they will find my pricing amenable. So you can do something like that as well. At the time, the person I was looking at charged 3,000 naira. So at that time, I just placed myself as 2,000 naira per hour. You understand? So then I placed my 30 requests per month for 50,000 naira, and then I placed my unlimited, the gold plan, I placed that as 100,000 naira per month, so they could have me for unlimited requests for 100,000 naira. So so those are like the best ways to structure your pricing. So if you want to build a website for someone now, depending on your level of expertise, you can say you want to build a website for someone for 20,000 naira, or even less, depending on your level of expertise. If you think that you are going to do a great job, or you just want to do a promo for them, so depending on what you feel comfortable with, just look at the services that you are ready to offer or you are willing to offer. Look at how good you are with that service, and then you base your pricing on that. But remember, do not be too expensive, and at the same time, do not shortchange yourself. Also, I also want to mention that when you have set your price like that, always make sure that you avoid back and forth regarding negotiation with prospective clients. Some people, if you give them the chance, will want to price you into the ground. So the moment you have set your price as a certain amount, just stick to it. Because when you say that you charge 2,000 naira per hour, and someone comes and says, but please take 1,000 naira, they are underrating your services. And once you are able to shift like that, they won't take you seriously. Every time they want to come back, they will always want to get a reduced value, which will not pay you in the long run. So always make sure that you do not shortchange yourself and you do not take lesser than you deserve. Also, please, I want all of us to know that you cannot make 7 figures right from the beginning. You understand? It's a gradual process, because you have to first of all build your client base. So don't think that you start virtual assistant today and you start making 1 million naira from that today. It doesn't work that way. So you need to put in the work. You need to have satisfied your clients. You should get referrals, get more clients. So at that time, when you have more clients and more services to offer, then you find your income base growing. And also remember the different types of ways that I said you can increase your knowledge so that you can have more services to offer to people. So always remember all of these things, and it will make your job as a BA very, very easier. So that's it for today. Of course, I will be sharing more in the course of the 25 days. I will still be sharing more tips and more resources. So keep it logged on to the virtual assistant blueprint class. Bye for now.